Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to dive in. What are we looking at today?
Today it's all about skin,
Mm.
keeping it healthy and spotting any potential problems like melanoma.
Melanoma, huh? That's skin cancer, right?
Yeah, exactly. But the good news is that we've got this awesome TikTok doc, Dr. Sooj, walking us through how to check our skin.
Oh, cool. So like a self-check kind of thing.
Exactly. He's got this super simple method, the ABCDEs of mole checking. It's like
Yeah.
a little checklist you can use at home to make sure everything looks good.
I like it. Simple and straightforward.
Yeah, and it's important too. Melanoma can actually show up anywhere on the body.
Wait, really? I always thought it was mostly like on your arms or face if you get too much sun.
Well, yeah, you're more likely to find it on areas that get a lot of sun exposure, like your legs and back.
But it can pop up anywhere.
Yep, pretty much. Even on the soles of your feet, palms of your hands, inside your eye.
Inside your eye. Wow, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, it can even show up in the genital area.
Okay, now I'm definitely paying attention. So tell me more about these ABCDEs.
All right, so the ABCDEs are 5 things to look for when you're checking your moles. A stands for asymmetry.
Asymmetry. Okay.
Yeah, so if you were to draw a line down the middle of the mole, do both halves look pretty much the same?
Gotcha. So like if one side is all bumpy and weird and the other side is smooth, that's a problem.
Exactly. Asymmetry can be a red flag.
Red flag noted. What's B?
B is for border. We're looking at the edges of the mole. A normal mole will have a nice, smooth, well-defined border.
Okay, so smooth edges, good. What about bad?
If the edges look irregular, jagged, blurry, or like they're spreading out, that's definitely something to pay attention to.
Makes sense. Smooth borders, good. Jagged or blurry, bad. What's next?
C is for color.
Color. So, like, what color should a mole be?
Well, most benign moles are just a single shade of brown. But if you see a bunch of different colors in there, like black, red, or blue, that's a warning sign.
Got it. Multicolored mole. Not so good. All right, D.
D is for diameter. Now, melanomas tend to be bigger than benign moles. So anything bigger than 6 millimeters, which is about the size of a pencil eraser, should be checked out by a doctor.
Okay, that's a good reference point. Pencil eraser or bigger, get it checked. What about E?
E is for revolving.
Yeah.
And this is probably the most important one to remember.
Evolving. What does that mean?
It means any change in the mole at all, whether it's growing, changing color, bleeding, itching, or crusting. Any change warrants a trip to the doctor.
Got it. Any change at all, no matter how small, go see a doctor. So we're basically looking for anything out of the ordinary.
Exactly. And it's not just about moles either. Any unusual skin changes should be on your radar.
Oh, so like, what else should we be looking for?
Well, Dr. Sooj mentions things like actinic keratosis, which are rough, scaly patches.
I've heard of those, yeah.
And there's also basal cell carcinoma, which often looks like a pearly or waxy bump.
Huh, interesting. So these are different from melanoma, right?
Yeah, they're less aggressive than melanoma, but you should still get them checked out by a dermatologist. It's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Absolutely. So with all this in mind, how often should we be checking our skin?
Well, once a month is a good rule of thumb. Just take some time to really look yourself over. And of course, sun protection is super important too.
Yeah, sunscreen is a must. But there are other things we can do too, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Seeking shade during the hottest part of the day, wearing protective clothing like hats and long sleeves, all that good stuff.
Right, right. And it's easy to forget sometimes, but those UV rays can still get you even on a cloudy day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, certain things can make you more susceptible to skin cancer.
Like what?
Well, things like having fair skin, a family history of skin cancer, or a weakened immune system.
So if you're in one of those categories, you need to be extra careful.
Exactly. Vigilance is key.
Vigilance, I like that.
So just to recap, know your ABCDEs, check your skin regularly, and stay sun safe. And if you see anything unusual, don't hesitate to see a doctor.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Early detection is everything.
It really is. And, even if you don't see any warning signs, it's still a good idea to get an annual skin exam by a dermatologist.
Absolutely. It's like getting an oil change for your car. Regular maintenance can prevent bigger problems down the road.
Great analogy. Well, I think that about wraps it up for our skin health deep dive. Hopefully you all learned something new today and feel empowered to take charge of your skin health.
I hope so too. And remember, knowledge is power. So share what you've learned with your friends and family.
Spread the word. Let's all stay healthy and safe out there. Until next time.
See you then.